this is Jovanka from jovankaciares.com, and I have here a very simple recipe for fruit and coconut milk popsicles. Totally vegan, totally really yummy for those days when you need something nice and cool going down your throat and you don't want to go with like ice cream or anything that's too high in calories, and you want to have something that is very simple. I actually make this recipe without a lot of measuring, but just so you know, it has about only 5 ingredients and then just a little pinch of salt. So what we have here is we have some coconut milk, we have coconut syrup, we have organic blackberries, fun, the juice of half a lime, and just some vanilla extract. So what I'm gonna do is do them in 2 separate bowls so that, and I'll explain to you why in a second. So first we're going to mix the milk, the sugar, and the pinch of salt and vanilla together, like so. Then we'll add a little bit of vanilla, just a pinch. And like I said, I don't actually do this with a lot of measurement. This is just something that I love to do, and it's very easy for me to do it. It takes 5 minutes to prep. This is just a pinch of salt for flavoring. And then we're gonna have 2 tablespoons of coconut syrup. Whoops, there's one. There's the second one, and now I'm going to take this thing and I'm gonna whisk this together. Yum. Here you go. Okay, so now we're done with that. The next step will be to mix the blackberries. We're gonna put them in the little blender. So what I love about this recipe is that this could be done if you're in a dorm or if you are on the road, even if you're camping, because you don't need a lot of materials. As you can see here, you don't only not need a lot of ingredients, you don't need a lot of equipment, although you do need a freezer. So if you're camping, that might be a problem. Okay, so we're going to take this in the little bullet and we're going to blend them. That's it, we're blending them. That took a total of 10 seconds. So we're going to pour our blackberries into our little bowl. Tra-la-la. And we're also going to put a little bit of coconut syrup on this one because blackberries are not very sweet, they're a teeny bit tart. And so if you actually need a little bit of sugar, you can just simply add a little bit of coconut syrup. I'm just gonna put about the equivalent of 1 teaspoon. Mix that up, and then the juice of half a lemon. Yay! That goes right in there. And that's about it. And then we're just gonna mix this up with a little spoon. And that's it. And so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, you can take a cup if you don't have these little popsicle containers, or anything that works for you. And now here comes the fun part. The reason why this is in 2 separate bowls is because we want to put them into the container in layers so that it has this beautiful white and purple layers. That is not necessarily an easy thing to do, but it will actually stay kind of like separated long enough for you to actually put it in the freezer for about a half an hour. And my little ingredient, my little popsicle thing, has this thing that already come to create the popsicle, and then you mix it up with a little bit of the blueberry mix. And I like to do it in stages. I like to put a little bit of the blueberry and then go back to some of the coconut mix. And when it's frozen, what you'll get is this thing with a lot of swirls, like pretty purple swirls, so it's really awesome. So then you fill it up and you can kind of start seeing how they, so good, how they have these cute little streaks, so it's actually really fun to see. And if you don't have these little sticks that already come with your little popsicle maker, then you just simply put it in the freezer for about half an hour until they get a little firm, and then you just put a wooden stick in it, like, you know, the normal ones that you get for the popsicles. You can buy them in any supermarket or regular store. So you put your, let me move this out of the way, you literally put these things in the freezer overnight, ideally, until they get absolutely frozen. This mix that I did yields about 8 of this, 6 to 8 of this, depending on the size. So let's put it in the freezer and check them out in a little while. So let's see our final results. These are our coconutty blackberry popsicles. So I pried these out, actually one of them with a knife, and there we go. And so then I pull it back and it should come out easily, well, semi-easily. And here they are. Isn't it wonderful? Let's give it a go, shall we? Really awesome. You can taste the coconut, you can taste the blackberry. It's all really, really yummy, really refreshing for a hot summer day or beginning of spring, or even if it's early fall, or if you're the kind that likes ice cream all year round, this is your way to go. Love this thing. As you can tell, it takes 5 minutes to prepare, and just about put them overnight, and then you can just let them melt. I actually like it when mine melts all over my hand, so I'm just gonna let it sit there for a few minutes. But let me know what you think about today's recipe, and if you want to see more yummy, vegan, healthy recipes using just 2 or 3 ingredients, let me know by leaving a comment below. Let's start a conversation. Make sure that you share this video with all of your friends all over the interwebs, and that you subscribe for more tips and a jolt of motivation for your healthy, sexy, and beautiful life. See you soon. Issues with gas, bloating, constipation, or indigestion? Try my Flat Belly System, a 7-day process to balance digestion and get your belly feeling flatter, lighter, and happier. See you there.